Okay, hi. This is going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Go ahead and take what resonates and leave the rest. This is my first video I've done in the past 4 months. A lot has happened these past 4 months, but the break was kind of needed. I've had a lot of spiritual upgrades having to do with things that I didn't think I was able to do, and seeing it play out when I didn't have my cards, or I didn't have things like music, or thinking that there was like my angels and spirit guides around me. So there's been a lot that's changed these past 4 months. I really wanted to go over some of the astrology that's going on in the sky right now, because there's a lot. We have 7 planets retrograde right now, and about to be 8. We're in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, which I talked a lot about on my channel. Is when a planet goes retrograde, it's almost like it's spinning backwards. Okay, there's things that you're going to take a reflection on to rebuild. Things might come crashing down in order to rebuild them. So we have Venus retrograde in the sign of Leo. When I think of Venus being in Leo, I think of attention. So I think what the astrology is calling you to do is look where you're lacking attention in your life. Certain things that you haven't put in the time to really think about, not necessarily think about, things that you have lacked to even pay attention to, that you know you need to pay attention to, if that makes sense. You could also be craving attention in areas that you don't really need it during this time. Jupiter is also retrograde, so it also calls for huge self-reflections having to do with love life, reality checks, career, okay? It would not be the greatest time to start new things right now. Starting new things during this time is labeled to be karmic, just because there's so much that needs to be rebuilt rather than started. You could see people here who always start things but never finish them. This is the period of time to start finishing those things that you have already started, rather than start new things that you will not complete during this period. Saturn is retrograde, or Uranus is retrograde, which is the rebellious, free-spirited planet. So you might see a lot of rebellions. You could just be wanting to personally rebel in certain things in your life that maybe they've lacked attention to you. So you're just kind of wanting to be a free spirit and move on to in different areas of your life, new directions. Neptune is retrograde. So with this, personally, I've had some crazy dreams. Spirit is calling that you really pay attention to your dreams during this time. No matter how small they are, no matter how stupid they are, if they're scary, if they're weird, to write them down in a book. Really start paying attention to your dream, because it might make sense later in like October, November time frame, when planets slowly start to station direct. Oh, and Pluto is also retrograde. So huge transformative periods. If it's just starting from you, or if you've been like me, where you've kind of been in this huge transition with career, with just personal growth, it really just has been crazy. And I really kind of want to know what's been going on with people who watch my videos, just because I've been gone for so long, or if you'll even realize that I posted one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle my music. We have fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Hold on one second, I'm trying to I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. Blame. This could be a long time coming, of someone coming to terms that maybe they blamed their problems on everyone else rather than themselves. Maybe trying to put blame on people. This could be centering around love lives, friendships, trying to play the who's wrong, he or she said. I didn't love you. You know I loved you. Did you forget to mention all the things I did for you? Times I made a trip because I know you hate the distance. Baby, it's all right. Go ahead and take your time, but you got to make up your mind. Can't keep explaining myself. Feels like I'm draining myself. I guess there's no one to blame but myself. So this could be someone that you've been at a distance with. We have red here having to do with base chakra, which is the grounding. When you think about this person, you get angry. It's almost like a weird mix of emotions. You look back, you reminisce, and sometimes it's love. And sometimes when you look back, you reminisce, you get angry of how maybe you let this person treat you, or how much time you wasted on someone. Just to kind of get into this transformative period of realizing that they were never really worth your energy. Anything else here? We have throat chakra in the verse, and discontent and boredom. Yeah, I feel like when someone gets into like their alone time and their space, they really start to get in their head about things that they didn't say, or they wanted to say, or they lacked giving attention to in their life. okay? I feel like this person suffers in silence a lot. Seeing maybe if this is someone that you dealt with years ago or you just broke up during Venus retrograde, you see how this is in the reverse and there's a big castle here in the background? The building of the castle is put on pause. And during this time, they try to act like they don't check and see what you're up to. They act like they don't try to see how big your castle is growing or how much you're transforming. But they get curious. And they don't tell anyone about it. They don't even tell their best friend. I'm getting that this person has kept their feelings held in for so long that the only person that really knows is themselves. Suffering and silence energy, yeah. Hope in the reverse. Someone's losing hope because so much time has gone by. Way too much time has gone by. Yeah, someone's entering a new beginning phase of really taking on the world. How I was talking about with this, what was it? Oh, Pluto retrograde, the transformation, and the Neptune retrograde, okay? You're stepping into all of these new things. But it's kind of on pause right now. It's kind of on pause. Or this is what's coming after Mercury retrograde is over. Patience. Spirit is calling for someone to have patience. They want these things to come so fast, but you don't want new things during this time. There's something the Spirit's calling someone to look back on that they keep thinking about. They don't want to think about it. But it's going to keep popping up everywhere. I'm getting... This person will try to forget about it, and it will literally pop up in their dream. Prosperity begins. Maybe with you, with another person. You seeing prosperity beginning. Sacral chakra. And destiny. This could be one person having this many people, including friendships, family. People just watching you kind of start this new endeavor in your life. Wanting to watch and see your progress. Spirit just keeps saying patience. Again, when I was talking about the beginning of this with the base chakra, someone wants something so fast. When planets are retrograde, things take time to rebuild. So someone's rebuilding a new beginning, and they're in the process of doing so. And it will come with time. It will come with time. And it will end up turning into something that you were meant to do. Whatever path someone was on previously, they thought it was for them, but they didn't. And this could be changing their whole, like if they went to college, changing their degree, changing what type of job they wanted to do, what profession they thought that they were going to end up and they wanted to do forever. Completely abandoning things and rebuilding into something that you'll make a lot of friends, a lot of forever people in your life, a lot of mentors. The angel number 151 could be significant. 1 day, 5 minutes, 1 second. I'm also getting that there's something that's going to be revealed to someone. Maybe if someone hasn't been communicating in the next day, something's going to be revealed to you, and it might come as a bit of a shock. We did just have a moon in Scorpio. I think it was maybe it was like a week ago. And during that time, a lot of things I saw personally in like Twitter and like in celebrity, all these things being exposed, or something's going to be exposed to you during this time. And with the moon being in Aries, I feel, well, the moon was in Aries yesterday, sorry. With the moon, when it was in Aries, it kind of creates like this, how do I explain what I'm feeling? Like this sense of like urgency, the sense like I want to do something. I'm finally going to do something. I'm going to capitalize off my pain. I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to say something. Friendship, relationship, family member. I'm getting heavy family here as well. And also someone from your past. I'm going to go ahead and do some of these. You want it. I can tell you want it. Anything else here for fire signs? I'm literally having to do this like off my nightstand because the lighting is so bad in these dorms. So it's probably gonna fall on the floor. Ooh. You deserve better, August. So this could be you're starting to realize what you truly deserve and something's coming your way this August. Or this could be solely revolving around a Leo or a Virgo placement. Maybe you'd be happier with someone else. Trying to be cool, but I might just go ape shit and tell fuck y'all to all y'all faces. And karma. Shit. With Saturn being retrograde, a lot of people are receiving karma. It might not be in the karma in the way that you expect it to be. It never really is. But a lot of karma is going around. Things that have been hidden or kept from you for a long time is finally being brought to the surface to other people. Hurts to let you go. Love yourself. Please let me move on peacefully, please. And what you see is what you get. It's like so much time has passed by that this person doesn't really think about their past lovers, past anything anymore, past friendships. This person is gone. Someone's trying to prove something to someone, but it's just like, she's as pretty as they come. They're admiring you. It's like someone's just glowing from the inside and out, just not allowing 4 people. You know how I was talking about how many people were here? There could be up to 4 different people stemming from relationships, stemming from family members, relationships, friendships. Mercury's kind of getting to me in my communication abilities. During this time, you could just stutter. I've been stuttering so much. Like, I am learning a whole new career. I am in school right now to be a bioenvironmental engineer in the Air Force. And we have to present a lot and talk in class. And I'll be sitting there and I just like, and I turn bright red. I get embarrassed. I get nervous. Okay, nervousness could be something here. I look down. It was 1111. But communicating and expressing what your head knows, but expressing it is hard. That could just be something that is going to persist over the next couple months. Everything that you ain't. Toxic. Yeah, it's like these things in the past, all the toxic things, this person has completely relinquished themselves from. Completely. They broke some type of like chain is what I'm hearing. Where the hell are you? They have this person, I'm feeling like, could have went private on socials. They could have just went completely private about their life. So they don't really have much of an idea of what's really going on. And it makes them mad. Yeah, they're still watching you. I'm hearing the song, I feel like I'm stalking you. I swear I'm stuck on your Instagram and I don't even follow you. So yeah, something about someone being private and not being able to check your socials anymore, and they're upset about this. I don't want to miss the good parts. And they want to know what's going on in your life. They do. But this person has completely relinquished their energy and their access to this person. They can't steal the love you're born to find. Social media stalking. What am I saying? Eskimo kisses, and your love scares me. I'm kind of getting that this person might be in a new relationship with someone that it's almost like a young love, something that they've. It's like the healthiest version of love they've ever experienced. This stems even back to childhood. They've never experienced a type of love that they're in right now. Old news, question mark. Plan B. This person thinks that they want this thing in someone's life to fail so that they'll go back to their old ways. They'll go back to their plan B, and they think that their plan B is someone from the past. And plan B is also stemming from completely changing what they thought that they wanted, and when they received something, they didn't realize it was something that they did want, if that makes sense. Like, they unintentionally manifested something. Who's that dude? What am I talking about? What am I saying? Someone's with someone new, and someone has no idea who it is, and they want to know so bad, so they're stalking your social media, thinking, how did I do this? Why did I do this? I keep on writing a sequel of stories I know are not there. How are you going to lie like that? Everyone trips, everyone falls. I did it. If life is a dream, then I'm dreaming. If I got a scheme, then I'm scheming. I want a couple. Could be something here about debt, loans. The Black Magic card came out. It says future. So just be aware that if they're not doing black magic now, or they didn't do it in the past, someone's going to result to something that they never thought they'd see themselves doing. And that could just solely be scrolling on TikTok and participating in these spells and... What is the sacral? Set fires to my forest. They want you to live in a place of misery and a place of constantly reminiscing on something that will never be there again. because they didn't do it right the first time. They didn't do it right the first time, and they never thought that you would actually get everything that you wanted. I want to make up right now, nah, nah. This could be an Aries placement. And now that you have everything that you want and you're finally going towards something that's your destiny, what you're meant to do, you're going to be very successful. Now they see you in this whole new energy, this whole new light. Solar power. What am I saying? It comes from within. And when I say glowing, like when that sun hits you, it doesn't even have to be the sun. Like you have this aura that people can just see. They can see how maybe not how hard you've worked on yourself, maybe people from your past who knew you, but when people first meet you, I'm literally thinking, like, they just think you're an angel. They think you're an angel. Yeah. Someone messed with the wrong person. Never need to know how. This is someone who's very independent, who's very driven, who will do anything to succeed. Not in a way that's bad, that would sacrifice other people to succeed, but they'll never stay, you'll never find them where you left them. This person will never find this other person where they left them, ever. And this person, it's time to pay their dues in whatever way. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my moon cards. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. My first puzzle box. Someone needs to really, like, during this retrograde time, like, reflect on who you used to be, which I know I've been doing a lot. Like, certain songs, I look through my pictures and I'm just like, life has changed so much. It has changed so much. But really start to connect the dots of maybe why you were in the place that you were so long ago. Why were you there? How did you get out of it? It's a whatchamacallit. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts, which you could have done over this past couple months, or you're really starting to develop certain gifts, like I said in the beginning of this, that you didn't know you had. Trust in the unknown. You're never alone. Unlock the magic within. And I think during this time, a lot of the fire signs, and I know fixed placements, especially Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus, are really starting to do this. Really starting to do this. And it's really beautiful to see. Honor your inner knowing. Your intuition has been growing. It's on point. I really miss doing readings. And I've done, like, being here in the Air Force and meeting all of the people in my dorm and, like, my classmates. I've done a lot of readings for people. And I'm really starting to get the recognition that I knew that I had, but I wasn't receiving. And just seeing, like, the positive feedback I've been getting and how I've been able to help so many people figure out things that they needed to work on, or that they just needed to know to have that inner peace. It's a different type of feeling. Like, I just get really, really happy when I don't charge for readings. I like doing them for free. I like just helping people. And the type of satisfaction you get out of that is uncomparable to anything else. It really is. Communication is key. Again, we were talking about throat chakra. Be prepared for certain people from your past friendship, relationship, family to see you in this energy and want to communicate with you to either dampen your spirits or to just try to get back in your good graces because you're just so uncaring about things that you used to care about in the past. And Spirit's saying nothing will come out of this situation if you choose to ignore it and just continue on the journey that you're on. What do you need to release? And don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your pride and ego of maybe how you used to act get in the way of all of these new things and all of this rebuilding that you're doing in your life. Because as soon as all of these retrogrades are over, that's when it really starts. Like, the work that you've done to change and transform, it starts to be put in action. What I like to call it, it's operational. Right now, you're kind of in the training period. You're going to get operational here in a few months. So yeah.